Hey guys, my name is Saurabh, and from today we will be starting all about C Sharp and Unity. Okay, so let me start by creating a script. So actually, by creating a script, we create a class. And actually, what class is? Class is like the specifications we give for every object. Let's say we have created a class human. So in the class human, we have given all the features like a human can move, a human can eat food. So these type of things we have given in human class. So actually human class is not a human itself. By creating a human class, we are basically just telling the specifications about human. But we give that feature to any object, that then that object becomes human because it have all the properties of a human. So when we create a script, we are basically creating a class, and by class we are giving the specifications that object, we are giving the features that object can do. I will name it as my first script. Now I will open the script. So as you can notice that our script name is my first script, and the same name is given to the class because by creating a script we are basically creating a class. So here we have some sort of code, but before that, before I explain that code, let us write a basic code, our first code, that is hello Unity. Here it is. Okay, and now I am saving that script. I will get back to the Unity. Now this is the game object, and if I give that my first script to attach this my first script to this game object, then this means that this game object can now do whatever is written in that script. So just like, say, if we have created a class human and have given all the have written all the features in that class, and if we attach that human class to this game object, then this cube can do whatever a human can do. Everything, literally everything, whatever is written in that code. So to attach a script, either you can drag this script and drop it here, or you can add it from here also, from add component, right? So I will search it. Here it is, my first script. So here whatever things are attached here, we call them as components. So a script is also a component. So we have attached my first script. Now either you can double click here, like, or you can open it by double clicking on it. So this way also you can open that script. Now I will go to the console. I will play the game. Now as you can see here, hello Unity is getting printed. Okay, so now I will explain the code. Actually, these lines which are written here, these are called namespaces. We are Unity engine is a namespace. System.collection is a namespace. So these so much code written in this Unity engine. There are so many things already defined in this Unity engine. We don't have to write those things again. So this Unity engine is giving actually mono behavior, start, update. This all is already defined in this Unity engine. So we don't have to define mono behavior. We don't have to define start. We don't have to define update. We can just write these lines and can start using them. So these namespaces save our time, and in future we will be using various namespaces for AI, for text, for our UI. Then here we have our script, my first script. You can notice these two have the same name because whenever we create a script, we are basically creating a class. So my first script is basically of my first script class. Okay, now this here this colon and then mono behavior means this mono behavior is also a class. There is a concept called inheritance. So actually that inheritance means we are basically borrowing some code from mono behavior in our script. So this start and update is defined in this mono behavior. We are basically taking that definitions of start and update from mono behavior in our script, my first script, and using them. And this mono behavior is defined in Unity engine. Okay, so now what start and update is, these are functions which are already defined in Unity, and here this is called comment. These two slashes, which are the lines which we don't want the system to execute. These lines get ignored by system. So in case we want to write some note for ourselves, so that whenever we will come back to this code after a month or two, we can understand what is going on here. So these lines will never get executed. So these are called comments. So you can just write anything like this, and when you will write two slashes, then it will be ignored by the system. So you can write some notes here. If the code is getting very lengthy and you want some notes, so that when for your reference, then you can use comments. So what this start is, here in the comment you can see it's written start is called before the first frame update, and here in the update it's written update is called once per frame. So actually what start is, this start function execute whatever the code is written in between these two these two curly braces. Whatever the code is written, the start will execute that code just then after the game starts playing, and it will execute that code only one time. But here update, what update will do, once the start or whatever the code is written in that start gets executed, the update function will execute the code written in it every frame. It will execute it once per frame. So let's say our game has a speed of 60 frames per second, then that means in 1 second the update will execute that the code written in the update 60 times. So here, because I've written that debug.log in starts, that's why it was executed only once and just after the game was started, right? So debug.log is what it's basically, you can say here we have just this is a code to print something on our console. Console is this one. Here we can print whatever we want through debug.log. I will explain debugging tools and everything later in the future, but for now we can understand it as a code to print anything on our console. So now, as you have seen update, now I will cut that code and paste it here. Now I will save the script and get back to the Unity, and we'll play the code, we'll play the game, and you can see it's getting executed again and again. So actually after every frame the code is getting executed again. So whatever you will written in update will get executed at the rate of once per frame.